this comment had me spiral in a couple different directions. And in no way hostile or anything like that. It's one of those, it's amazing that this happens. You know, when I spoke to the billing department, I spoke to a couple different people on a couple different days to say, hey, I will pay upfront, like, you know, this amount of money so that my monthly payment can be smaller. I'm giving you money. You're getting your money either way. It's just in a different format, you know, a different breakdown. And the answer was no, every single time, no matter the hierarchy I spoke to. And at the end of the day, the answer was, the computer is telling me what I can and can't do. There is zero option for me to do this. And this is even when I'm talking to top-notch, top-tier people. And this isn't the first time where I'm getting an answer, or even my mom's getting an answer for her stuff, or my husband is getting an answer when he's calling for things, that computers aren't letting people do things. Like if the computer says this is what you do, and then that's what you do. And it's in every facet of life. I'm talking to the cash register at a grocery store, to the ER billing department. And here's an example. At CVS, they were having a problem with a coupon I had. And the cash register was just saying no, no, and no. So the cashier called the manager over. And the manager's trying to override it, going, that's fine, I'll just, you know, plug in this code as a manager and it'll put it in. And the cash register still said no. And it was a legit coupon. You know, it was a P&G, you know, Tide coupon. It was legit from the manufacturer themselves. Like, they mailed it to me. And, you know, there was a line. I was getting tired. I was like, it's fine. But the manager was like, I want to figure this out. Why can't I override it? The manager ended up calling her corporate people to go, I have, you know, a $1.50 off coupon, and I'm doing all these things to try to override the cash register, and the cash register is still saying no. And corporate said, well, you don't have the authority to override the cash register anymore. Managers don't have that ability for coupons. And the manager said, well, then you give me the authority. And they said no. So it's even down to coupons, a $1.50 off coupon at a cash register. And then we were being misbilled for our kids' health care offered by the state for a year because nobody could figure out how to correct an error in the computer system. We had investigators, we had the state, we had local, we had so many people on this case, and it took a year for it to get fixed, to figure out how to override the computer. That's a different story. You know, when we call for better deals for cell phones and internet and whatnot, this is what the computer's telling me is available. Or, you know, with the ER bill, there is no option to pay a lump sum to adjust your monthly payment. The computer is set up in this way. So at the end of the day, humans have so little control over these things to help one another. And it doesn't matter who you yell at, who you know, what manager you ask to speak to, no matter how much you pitch a fit, no matter how much you negotiate and promise or threaten or whatever tactic you use, it's always, this is what the computer is allowing me or not allowing me to do. And you know, I have no reason to believe that every single person at the ER billing department was this way, because it's everywhere we go, whether we are speaking to somebody online, on the phone, or in person, and then you can see the computer with your own eyeballs. And the people who do have the authority to override it won't, if they can even. So, in this case, it wasn't, my gut is saying, the people, you know, the 9, 10, 12 people I spoke to about this saying no. It literally was, there was no option for it in a computer. And the people who could maybe change that are just unapproachable, unobtainable, unreachable, untouchable. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating in every area of life. I tell my mom all the time, I am so tired of just this aspect of functioning in life where there's so little control and there's so little human to human control. And I'm not bashing technology. I'm not being all, technology these days. I'm just talking about how systems have been set up that no longer allows a human to make a decision for another human. Okay. I hope y'all are doing okay. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.